Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.
Hello, I'm George Swift from Bigger, Brighter, Bolder, and welcome to the Leveling Up podcast. The Leveling Up podcast is here to give you the entrepreneurial development, the personal development, and the business growth that you, the ambitious business owner, desires. I'm here to give you the inspiration, the motivation, but above all else, to challenge your aspirations to take you and your business to the next level. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. It's Friday, and today we're going to do a Friday 5-minute fix. They are rarely 5 minutes, however, they are shorter, more bite-sized pieces of content designed to challenge you, to get you thinking over the weekend so you can come out on Monday all guns blazing. Today I want to pick up on something I said on Monday about prioritizing. Today I want to talk about why it's so important to prioritize given what we're going through right now collectively here. And certainly as business owners, if you want to keep your sanity, then you need to start prioritizing. You cannot do everything. It's impossible. I said it on Monday. I'm going to repeat it again. You will live in perpetual misery. You'll be in guilt. You'll feel terrible. You'll feel bad about yourself. You'll be down on yourself. And that doesn't benefit anybody. So if you're torn right now between business and about your kids now that are obviously at home as well, if you're torn in this place between being, inverted commas, a good mum and being, inverted commas, a good business owner, you end up disappointing yourself on all fronts. Start to prioritize. What's really important? What's really important right now? Is it, as I said on Monday, the algebra test? Or is it really the art lesson? Or whatever it is that your kid's meant to be logging into the portal to pay attention to for the next hour? Is it that, or is it the business call? Is it the sales call? Is it making sure you get paid an invoice that's outstanding? It's okay to make those judgment calls. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody can do it all, and you can't do it all either. Prioritize. You want to prioritize over the next month. You want to prioritize for the week. You want to prioritize every single day. These are the things that are really important. If it's really important today that I spend time with my child or I spend time educating my child, then carve that out, make time for that, and make sure that you do it. If it's important today that you do your sales calls, your sales follow-up, your delivery, that you make some money today through your business, then again, carve that out, make sure you prioritize that and do that. So what you'll end up with is an overriding list of priorities. So you say, you know what, what's really important right now is to make sure, and I hinted at this on Monday, it's not really about the education right now, in my opinion. Make sure your child is well adjusted. Make sure they are emotionally, mentally, and physically healthy and well and happy, right? That's got to be the priority. Make sure your business is functioning, make sure you're making money, make sure you're doing your sales, make sure that you are growing your business and actively working your business and doing what you need to do to get through this challenging period that many of us find us in right now. You'll end up with it saying, right, within those things, what are the core things that are the most important to those priorities? So for my child, right, is it more important that they're sat in front of a computer doing a maths lesson, or that they are happy, well adjusted, and they're feeling, nurtured, loved, they're happy? What's the key things you need to do to make sure that those priorities are met? And maybe you sacrifice a little bit of the maths or the English. Maybe you sacrifice a little bit of time for sitting next to them, for them to be doing maths, for them sitting in front of the Disney Channel while you go on and make some money and keep a roof over everybody's head and make sure that you're providing for everyone's future. And if you are going to then go and put the time into the business, what's the priorities within the business that are going to give you the end result? Sales, making money, chasing invoices, making sure your market, whatever it might be, right? Each business is going to be different. But what you'll find is the 80-20 rule is that actually 80% of your activities giving you 20% of the result, 20% of your activities giving you 80% of the result. So in other words, a vast majority of the time that you'll spend with your kids actually is only giving you the small amount of the result. It's actually working out what's the really efficient, really effective stuff that means that my kids feel safe and feel secure and feel happy and loved. And equally, what's the 20% that's going to give me the biggest results in terms of growing my business, keeping my business afloat, making the money, bringing the money in. Once you work out what those things are, you can be really super efficient. It's not about shortchanging the business. It's not about shortchanging your kids. It's saying, right, here's my overall objectives. Here's where I want to get to. I want to grow my business. I want my kids to be well adjusted at the end of this. I want to make sure that my kids are happy first and foremost. And I want them to get the best education they can given everything else we're working on, right? But it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be perfect, and that's okay because I have all these other things I have to work on right now. Pick your overall main priorities, then work out what's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that give you the biggest results in those main priorities, and then prioritize those things. You can actually take this another layer. You could take the one thing that's going to give the biggest result to the one thing that gives the biggest result to the overall one thing that is your priority. Does this make sense? It's efficiency, it's effectiveness, it's what I preach all day long in any economy, any time of the year, in any year. But right now, given where many of you probably find yourself really pulled between home life and business life once again, it's so important that you prioritize. If you do not prioritize, you will go insane. You'll try and do everything. You'll try and educate your kids for 8 hours a day, and then you're going to try and run your business for another 8 hours a day, and you're going to wonder why your health starts to suffer. You're going to wonder why your sleep starts to suffer. You start to stress and you start to burn out. We are not done yet. Monday's episode was Stand Tall Soldier. You're not done yet. There's more battles to come, more challenges to come. You've got to make sure that you go the distance. You've got to make sure that you're still here fighting a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, and a year from now. And that means you can't do everything. You can't be all places at once. You cannot be perfect. So for your sanity over this weekend, really drill down, prioritize what's the most important thing over this next period. What are the most important things within those most important things that give you the biggest impact and result to those important things? And then make those your priority. Stick to your priorities, stick to your guns. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about choosing one thing over another thing. Don't allow yourself to feel bad about prioritizing one thing over something else. Hold the bigger picture in your head. There is so much more here to play for than just whether or not your kid shows up to their maths lesson, their English lesson, their art lesson online through some portal. There's so much more at stake here. Your business, your livelihood, your home, your future, your security, your safety. Your job is to get the best possible outcome you can for yourself and everybody else that's connected to you. Be the person you need to be, prioritize the way you need to, be strong in that, feel good about that, feel positive about yourself for that, stay motivated, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, make sure you rest, you sleep, you eat well, make sure you find time for yourself in this. We need you to go the distance. You need you to go the distance. And therefore, it's so important that you make the right things a priority over this next period. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you on the other side. If you find yourself at a loose end this weekend, you want to find out a little bit more about what we're doing at Bigger, Brighter, Bolder and our success groups, then please do go and check us out at biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk. I'll drop the link in the descriptions below. If you want to talk to us about how we can help you fast track the next phase of your business growth, then my partner in life and in business, Tracey.Miller, would love to hear from you. You can contact her directly, Tracey.Miller at biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk. I'll drop that link in the descriptions below, as well as some other resources that you can tap into right now. We'd love to hear from you, whether you're launching your business this year, whether you want to take your business from 30, 40, 50k and build that towards 100k and break that 100k in the next 12 months, or whether you're already doing 100k plus in turnover and you want to scale your business for the next evolution of your business, whether that's going from 100 to 200, 400 to 800, maybe breaking that first million in your business. We have groups of entrepreneurs and business owners exactly where you are right now, going through what you're going through and have already gone through some of the challenges you're currently facing to help support you on that ongoing journey. From sales to motivation to goal setting to accountability to support to nurture to innovation to every aspect of business, your business model, your positioning, just keeping your mojo up, having a laugh, hanging out with friends. Our success groups have got it all. We've had unprecedented success in 2020. As a membership club, our business owners have had unprecedented success, even given the shit, the crap, the challenges that we've all had to face in 2020. If you want a piece of that for yourself in 2021, reach out to Tracey.Miller or go and check us out on our website. All the links in the descriptions below. Have a cracking weekend. I'll see you Monday. Until then, as always, be successful.
Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.